Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today, we're going for active recovery. This is one of the bonus workouts from this program. A lot of people see us do this beautiful flow all the time, animal flow. This is something that we really specialize in, and actually, Paolo was the one that inspired me to get into it, taught me everything I know that led to a certification. So now, Paolo is the animal flow master. So today, we're gonna kind of share the floor, and I'm going to describe some of the positions, and there's three things when it comes to animal flow. There's the actual positions, then there's the transitions to get from position to position, and then there's the call out, which is when we bring the flow together and combine all of the movements into one beautiful flow. So why don't we go ahead and come down to the floor, and as we talk about it, we'll start to warm up. So come on and try and sit your feet right on top of your ankles. You're going to notice that we're barefoot. Please ignore my pedicure. I have a little bodged toe, which means that everyone is now going to be looking at it, but it's okay. It is what it is. Let's sit on our ankles, decompress, bring your hands together, and we'll create nice circles. So, babe, what can you tell these guys about animal flow?
So, guys, we got introduced to animal flow a few years ago, and animal flow became one of our main components of our training. So, what animal flow can give you is one, we can work in conditioning. Two, we can work on some strength by putting your body into certain positions. Three, you can work on the resilience of your joints in end ranges. So as you can see, we put our bodies into some really crazy positions that we usually in our day-to-day lives and in our normal training, we don't hit. So
turn your palms around.
As you start progressing on your animal flow
lean forward, shoulders
journey, you would see that slowly you're going to feel your body opening up. And that's for your shoulders, your hips, your knees. So it's also a very amazing way to work on your mobility and your flexibility without causing too much of a torque on your joints. It's very low impact. Work to your ability, and you're going to see your body slowly get into the program.
Yeah, and I think animal flow is something that forces you to connect your mind to your muscle. So you have total body awareness, and this is something that bodyweight movements are extremely difficult if they're exercised correctly. So, we're going to talk about tempo today throughout the workout, and you'll notice that the slower we move through animal flow, the harder it is, because the more stress and say the word.
Specificity.
That one. To each movement that you have to focus on what you're doing and have to have that connection. So
that is the key. When she said tempo, play with the tempo. If you want a fast tempo, you're going to see yourself working on the conditioning. And then if you want to slow down, like she said,
lean onto your hands, guys, and flip those feet. I'm just doing two things at once here. Good. Tap those toes out. Great job. So let's warm up. So we're going to go for some of the positions that we're going to be seeing today. I'm going to point them all out and show you guys these positions. And it will kind of act as our warm-up as well. So babe, why don't you come slightly back? There we go, and I'll go right here so we can see both of us from the side. So first position, we're gonna call it the beast. You've also probably heard of this as something called bear crawl, same thing, but animal flow, we refer to it as the beast. So we're gonna stack our joints. We've got wrist, elbow, and shoulder stacked directly on top of each other. This is the strongest way to have a strong foundation. If we're not stacking our joints and we're over the top of things, then there's not really a line of path for a stable foundation. Now I'm gonna spread my fingertips. Now people probably don't understand the purpose of that until you get into animal flow and start doing some hip stacking or some things inverted. Now think about surface area. If my fingertips are together, it's really hard to balance here, whereas if I'm spread apart, I've got a wide base and I feel a lot more balance. I can grip into the floor, feeling rooted with the ground, external rotation in your shoulders. So imagine that you had a dial in each hand and you're turning it right outwards. Now from the side, my knee is right underneath my hip. Now I'm gonna tuck my toes. Knee maybe slightly in front of that belly button if I was to draw a line right down beneath me. And now I'm gonna bring my knees off the floor. So now we're on a 4-point beast, So we're gonna breathe, keeping a nice long spine, lengthen your spine, don't drop your head, don't arch it either. Nice neutral spine, and make sure that spine is nice and straight. We've got a 90-degree angle in the front of the hips, 90-degree angle behind our knee as well. Sucking that belly button in, and we're gonna hold this right here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now before you put your knees onto the floor, we're gonna go ahead and load our beast. So from this position, keep your knees exactly where they are. Shins are still parallel, but we're gonna drop our hips to our heels, pushing my palms into the floor. Now, I'm too short right here, so while keeping my knees down, I'm gonna extend my arms about 2 to 3 inches in front of me. 1, 2. Now I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest, and now we're in a loaded beast position. Keeping your knees nice and low to the floor, I want you guys to just unload your beast. We won't be seeing this in the flow today, but we're going to send our body weight from behind us to in front of us. So my shoulders come beyond my wrists, but I still have a slight bend in my hip and in my knee. Breathing. Now I'm going to load my beast again, pushing my palms into the floor as I send my hips back, keeping my knees nice and low to the ground. Breathe. Good. Now from this loaded beast position, we're going to go for an unload beast wave. So imagine you had a piece of string right on your tailbone. Someone's going to pull it up from the ceiling above you. Now you're going to wave your way forward, hitting one vertebrae at a time, protracting your shoulder blades, shifting your weight forward. Again, shoulders beyond my wrists. Once I get there, my hips come down low. I now retract my shoulder blades and bring my chin off of my chest. Knees are slightly off the floor, hips are down low, and now from here, feels so good, right? Decompressing, we're gonna go ahead and load the beast again. So we're gonna go opposite way. So now I'm gonna open up and protract my shoulder blades again, try and get my shoulders to the top. And now as high as I can, tippy toes, head between my shoulders, dropping my hips right back down to where I began. Okay, you guys can drop your knees to the floor, untuck your toes. So there's 3 positions that we just learned. A beast. Let me go and show these just to remind them. We've got a beast, stacking, external rotation. We've got a loaded beast, keep your knees low, hips go right back, extend the arms 2 to 3 inches, drop your chin to your chest. And now an unloaded beast wave. Hips come up, one vertebrae at a time, chin is tucked all the way until the hips are now down low and the chin is the last thing to leave your chest. Now again, we're going to now protract those shoulder blades, open them up, create as much space between them as possible, sending those hips right back down to your heels again. Awesome. So this is the 3 moves. Now let's talk about our front step. So whenever we do a front step or a front kick through, which you'll see today, you always do that from a loaded beast position. It is hard to get to a front step from a beast position because it's not enough space. So here we go. Let's try it out. So we're going to start in our beast. Let's go, and I want all of you guys to be following along with us right now. So from our beast position, guys, I want you to go ahead and load your beast. So drop your butt to your heels. Keep your knees low. This is a really common mistake. Keep your knees low. Extend your arms and tuck your chin to your chest. So when we go for a front step, we're going to remove the right hand and we're going to replace it with the right foot just outside of where this one is. Right now. Go for it. Shoo. Now, check it out. In the base of this position, I'm going to point some key things out here on Paolo. Front foot is flat on the floor. We have a vertical shin. He's pulling his chest up nice and high. Hips are down nice and low. That back leg is trying to get full extension. He's retracting his shoulder blades, pinching a penny between his shoulders, and this arm is shaking because he's creating as much manual resistance as he can by pulling that elbow right back and bringing that chest up nice and high. Sweet. Now go ahead and load your beast again. Hand goes back down, and you return to exactly where you began. Let's go ahead and do the left side, babe. Left hand comes up, left foot goes down, chest comes up, pulling those shoulders back, right leg is straight, eyes are gazing straight forward. Sweet. So now, let's go all of us together for 4 front steps. Are you ready? Here we go. Load your beast, right side front step, go. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, load your beast. Left side front step, go. 1, 2, 3, load your beast. And now twice, 1 more on the right, and 1 more on the left. Good. Sweet. Now we're going to make things a little bit more complicated. I'm going to show you with Paolo. So a front kick through. We did the setup right here, which was a front step. So babe, go ahead and load your beast. The only difference when we go for a front kick through is when we go for that front step, we need to make sure that we land wide. So go ahead and show them a wide front step, babe. Right hand comes off, right foot comes out. Why? So that we can create this space right here for the leg behind him to travel through and kick through straight in front of him. Now this leg, a common mistake again, is it's going to try and go over to this direction or over to here, but no, it's going to go straight in front of you, creating a 90-degree angle in your hips. Now go back to your loaded beast, return your foot to that front step position, hand on the floor, and load. Let's go ahead on this side. He needs a moment. Decompress. Here we go. Left foot wide. Good. Left hand off. Right foot comes through. Points forward. We've got that 90-degree angle on that hip. And now we're going to bring it back. Good. And return. Sweet. Key thing on that front kick through. Can you show me a finishing position?
Where?
For the front kick through. Yeah. Finishing position, right here. Take a look at his arm. Front step, elbow is back. Now that elbow is connected to our body. Bicep is touching your chest. Nice straight arm, palms right by the side of your face. Pointing your toe, external rotation, and reach with that foot far forward. Sweet. So, these are the moves that you needed to know. I've shown you all of these positions. Now I'm going to hand it over to Paolo, and he's going to start to talk about transitions and call-outs. Sound good?
Yeah, I think we have one more, the side kick through. I think that we're going to
Of course we are. So, how can we forget it? So we're going to go back to our beast. So the front...
move, babe.
This is. So the front step through, you're going to be going back and forth. And key points, if you want to go for a front kick through, you have to go from a loaded beast. However, the difference between a front kick through and a side kick through is when we go for a side kick through, we're going from our static beast. So we're not going to load. So what does that mean? That's that first position that we learned. Wrists, elbows, shoulders are stacked. Knees are underneath our hips, if not, just slightly in front. Shins are parallel to the floor. 90-degree angle on the front of the hips and the back of the knees. External rotation. So now, if we're going to go for a kick through, we're going to rotate. So Paolo's going to rotate. He's going to place his right foot flat on the floor. Good. Now, before you keep going, this right foot is flat. This is a key point. Most people's heel tries to come off the floor. Foot is flat, pointing in the same direction that you're going to kick. Right arm comes off. And now this left leg that's behind is going to come all the way through. And again, kick to this side of the room. We've got our 90-degree angle. We've got external rotation. We're reaching. But now this elbow is up high. So if Paolo was to have a lightsaber on the leg that he is extending out in front of him, he's going to grab it and he's going to draw it. Elbow is high, palm is facing away from you on this one, and we come back to our beast. Sweet. I think we're good there. What do you think?
I think it's great.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So you guys better be following along with this all at home. And don't worry, because I'm going to just quickly give you a little bit of a breakdown how we're going to do it. I'm talking about the positions, Paolo's going to talk about the transitions, and then we're going to flow together. So all of this is your time to practice and keep coming along with us, and then we're going to put something together and we'll go through it a few times at the end.
And today you're going to get your first flow.
Yeah, we are.
Alright guys, so now that we already learned a few of these movements, I'm going to take Hannah through a few transitions, and you as well. So as we work together here, at home, you should be trying to follow us. Okay, we're going to go very slow. We're going to break it all down. So the first transition that we're going to work is from the beast. It's a transition that's going to take you from the beast to the crab position. So I'm going to first start by calling out the leg that Hannah's going to move. So I'm going to say right leg under switch. That means that she's going to elevate her right foot in her opposite hand. And she's going to switch from underneath her. That's the crab position. From the crab, we're going to move back to the beast. And here we go. Left leg under switch. She elevates the left foot, opposite hand, and she lands back. One more time. Right leg under switch. From underneath. And right leg under switch. And she returns. So, that is the under switch. One thing that tends to happen if you're learning this is that over switch. Can you show them how it's going to look, babe? So, under switch, remember, we're moving from underneath. And return, right leg under switch. Now, Hannah's going to show you a bad rap. I'm trying to call a right leg on the switch, and she's going to go from over. If you're doing that, we got to think it's from underneath. So, back to that beast. That's going to be the first transition. That's the under switch, guys.
Let's take you through a couple transitions. And another cue that really helped was whatever left side he says, it is that leg that is going to be closest to the ground.
Yep. And that leg that begins the movement. So, from your beast, right leg under switch. Left leg under switch. Left leg goes down. Left leg under switch. Left leg comes under. Right leg under switch. She's back. Are you guys following at home? Awesome. So, we've done these transitions already. Now we're going to try and move from that loaded beast to the front step. And I'm going to show you guys two of these quick transitions that we use to get into the front kick through and the front step. So from the beast position, I'm going to call Hannah to load her beast. She's going to drop her hips down to her heels, move her hands forward, and basically create all of this extension of her spine. From here, we're going to call again by the leg, by the foot, right leg front step. She removes the right hand, she steps with the right leg. And I'm going to call her back, load your beast. If I call left leg front step, she's going to step with the left and find that front step and back to load beast. Now, pay very close attention. When we're doing the front kick through, I'm going to call again by the leg, right leg front kick through. That means that the leg that kicks is the right leg that I called. In which case, she needs to step with the left. So return, load your beast. So once again, very slow, Hannah. As I call the left leg front kick through, she needs to step with the right so she can have the left leg ready to kick. And that's your front kick through, guys. Always remember to keep your elbows locked into your hips and full extension of the leg. And rest. How you feeling?
Good.
You good?
Very good. What about side kick throughs?
The side kick throughs. Okay, so beginning on the beast. Again, she's gonna activate, knees directly on her hips, wrists on her shoulders. I'm gonna call by the leg. And this time around, you guys already probably know. Right leg side kick through. She's gonna pivot, landing flat with that heel, kicking with the right leg. From here, I'm gonna call left leg side kick through. She turns, she kicks with the left. Return to your beast. And rest. So as you can see, I'm gonna use cues, which we call the call outs, to help Hannah move from one point to another. This is an awesome way to work out, an awesome way to actually play a game. You have someone calling out and see how quick you can respond to her call outs and how perfect and accurate you can hit each one of those positions. You ready to do this?
I am. So call these guys out, explain and break down every movement as we go through the first one.
Perfect. So guys, we have a quick flow here. I'm gonna take Hannah through. I'm gonna be doing the call outs. Hannah's gonna be moving, and you at home, move with us. Let's do this. So we're gonna begin on your beast. So again, I'm just gonna brush up on these positions. Hannah already did it all. Wrists under your elbows and shoulders, knees right under your hips. From the beast, we're gonna say right leg under switch. Right leg moves under, she goes to crab. Perfect. Now we're gonna go left leg under switch. Left leg moves from underneath of her, and she lands back on beast. Then we're gonna go for right leg side kick through. Right leg kicks to the side. Remember, shoulder stack on top of your wrist, elbow pulling back, full extension of the leg. From here, we're gonna call left leg side kick through. She goes back to that beast, quickly transitioning to the left leg side kick through. Then we're gonna return to beast. Load your beast. Hips go back, hands move forward. From the loaded beast position, we're gonna go for a unload beast wave. So this is where she's gonna hit her hips all the way up, and she's gonna drop one vertebrae at a time. All the way to the floor, bring her hips as low as she can, and she looks up. Perfect. Now we're gonna bring Hannah back to that loaded beast position. Load your beast, Hannah. She returns. Awesome. From here, we're gonna go for a right leg front step. Perfect. Tall chest. Again, like she said, if you're wearing the logo, we gotta be able to see that logo, activating that shoulder. Load your beast. Now, we gotta be very careful what leg we step and what leg we kick. Right leg, front kick through. Step with the left, kick with the right. Load your beast. Left leg, front kick through. Step with the right, kick with the left. Load your beast. And now we're gonna finish pop to deep ape. That's a new position for you guys. So this is a deep ape. It's a deep, deep, deep squat. Knees are flaring out. She's deep on her squat, tall chest. And that's our quick flow. How was that for you, Hannah?
I'm sweating.
You sweating?
I'm sweating. So we're going for an unload beast wave, bringing it back to loaded before we finish that. Okay.
Exactly.
I like it.
All right, you want to try again?
Yeah, let's take it through, but now without the explanation, but we'll just move from one to one to one.
Absolutely, perfect.
Maybe from where we start to where we finish.
Let's do it.
Cool.
So guys, let's go. You're gonna move. You want me to call you out?
Call me out one more time and then let's do it together.
Sounds great. Are you guys ready? So we're gonna go a little faster, not too fast, so you can follow Hannah and follow my call outs. You guys ready? So set up your beast. Here we go, Hannah. We're gonna go right leg under switch. Left leg under switch. Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Return to beast. Load your beast. Wave and load it. Load your beast. Right leg front step. Load your beast. Right leg front kick through. Load your beast. Left leg front kick through. Load your beast. Pop into deep ape. Boom. Awesome.
Who's ready to left?
How did that go, guys? Hopefully you got this one. So again, we can always play with the tempo. We can make it as slow as you want. Working very slow and concentrated, creating tension. radiating through your entire body, or we can go super fast. Are you ready to do
Yeah,
this?
let's
Let's
do
go,
it.
baby.
Okay, so you're gonna close out?
We're gonna close out. Hopefully I got the flow memorized in my mind. Guys, let's do this together. So, coming into your beast position. Here we go. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch. Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Return to beast. Load your beast. Unload your wave. Load your beast. Right leg front step. Load your beast. Right leg side kick through.
Oh, you called it out wrong.
What do you mean I called it out
You
wrong?
said right side.
Right leg.
Side kick through.
Side kick through. I messed
It's
this up.
right. We got this. We're gonna do it again.
All right, let's start again.
And this is real life, and this is the fun about flowing, because usually when there's more than one of you, which there are, we always fuck it up. We just have to keep going and going and going, and we're drenched to get to like a 20-second flow. But that's the part of it.
And this is the real deal. So every flow that you see on the internet, trust me, they try to do that and record that perfectly 100 times. I'm telling you. So let's do this. Crap.
If you're not sure, I'll pick you up.
Sounds
okay?
good. Let's do this. All right, guys. So here we go. Right leg on the switch. Left leg on the switch. Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Back to beast. Load your beast. Unload your wave. Load your beast. Right leg front step. Load your beast. Right leg front kick through.
Nice.
Load your beast. Left leg front kick through. Load your beast. Pop into deep ape.
Nice.
There you go.
That was very nice.
Awesome.
So now, take these guys through, or with me, maybe to explain first, and then we'll do it together to finish. So they have two opportunities, and alternate, like we were talking about, between dynamic.
Sounds good.
pace.
So each one of these movements, we're going to play with the tempo. We're going to be intercalating each one of them. One, fast. The next one, slow. Next one, fast, slow. Fast, slow, fast, slow. Let's see how we move.
And we refer to these fast, slow as tempo, dynamic. Tempo, dynamic. Ready?
Let's do this. This is fun.
It is fun.
Let's go. So I'm going to be calling out. Or do you want me to do it with you?
Whatever, man.
Let's do it.
We're going to go twice through those for these
Let's
guys.
do it. Twice. Let's go, guys. So again, intercalating dynamic.
What's
Tempo.
Going to go first? You going to teach them?
We're going to go dynamic first.
Okay.
We're going to begin with the dynamic. Next one is going to be tempo. So here we go. Right leg on the switch. Left leg on the switch.
Like you're moving through molasses.
Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Return to your beast. Load your beast. Wave and load it. Load your beast. Right leg front step. Load your beast. Right leg front kick through. Load your beast. Left leg front kick through. Load your beast. Pop to deep ape. Ah, nice work. That's good stuff. So guys, were you able to follow us? If you were, and you're digging this movement, digging this flow, please tag us, Hannah Eden _fitness on Instagram, pumpfit_Paulo. Let's flow together. We're gonna put this flow in, put your flow in, and let's see if I put a big, no?
We're doing it 2 more times.
Oh crap, I'm about to have a heart attack. Let's do this.
Here we go.
All right, so now,
So now we'll switch it up, slow then fast.
okay,
Okay, ready? Here we go. Call them out.
right leg on the switch. Oh man, I thought they were done. This is amazing. Left leg on the switch. Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Back to beast. Load your beast. Unload your beast. Unload your wave. Load your beast. Right leg front step. Load your beast. Right leg front kick through. Load your beast. Left leg front kick through. Load your beast. Pop to deep ape. Oh man, I'm sweating.
One more time, here we go. Third time to chant, take a deep breath in.
Are we still playing with tempo?
Yeah.
Alternating? Let's go.
All right, so remember, let's go right in the middle of the move. Get low, get ready.
Here we go, guys. One last time to get this perfect. Let's get it.
What are we doing?
Dynamic first. Right leg on the switch. Left leg on the switch. Left leg side kick through. Right leg side kick through. Back to beast. Load your beast. Unload your wave. Back to beast. Right leg front step. Back to beast. Right leg front kick through.
Slow, no?
No, this was the fast one. Back to beast. Oh my. Left leg's not kick through. Back to beast. Pop the deep ape. All right.
Nice work, guys. So check it out.
Nice one.
First of all, this is active recovery. Low intensity, we're still moving, but we're giving our body a rest. Great way to get to those end ranges, great way to work on that mobility, that flexibility, and kind of repay your body for what it's been doing over this program. We are so proud of you. That was something new, and hopefully the breakdown really made things easier for you. With the call-outs, the transitions, the positions, when you start to understand it, you realize that there are not that many moves within Animal Flow, but you can add variations to each move to make them your own, and there's no rules. So this is a great thing, learn the foundations, and then you get to play and put all these flows together. Like Paolo said, please post these online, hashtag HefHQ, HefTribe, so that we can see this and we can all flow together. Great job, guys, we'll see you soon.